Hey Anna, here's some key points from the stuff we've been doing recently from both views. So from face on the left and then down the line on the right. If you ever do any video yourself from down the line, make sure you have the camera in an accurate position like we discussed. So you want the camera to be on the hands. So if you had a laser coming from the camera pointing at your hands, not too high, and certainly you don't want the camera here. So that's really important if you're going to be doing some video of yourself. Okay, some key points. Eye line, pretty good, nice and square. Just keep an eye that your head isn't tilted this way. We could do with it just being a little bit more level. It might even feel this way a little bit to you. Tight hands, and what I mean by that is that your right hand doesn't go too far down the grip and doesn't get too far away from your left hand. That's really important, because the lower your right hand goes, the lower this right shoulder is pushed, and you end up with quite excessive amounts of tilt of your upper body. So grip is really, really important. From down the line, always work on alignment of your upper body. You have a tendency to get the upper body a little bit open to the left, so I'm always trying to square you off and maybe even feel like you're a little bit closed. That's what it feels like to you. So they're your kind of key checkpoints for setup. As you move into the swing, we talked about this last week. In this particular motion, that is absolutely superb. Your body rotates, and you'll see the golf club marginally starts to work inwards of the ball. So your body rotates, club works inwards of the ball. When you get a bit of feedback on the course and people say to you the club kind of goes outwards a little bit more, so maybe more this way, you won't be controlling that action with your rotation of your body. That'll be a little bit more handsy, just pushing the club outwards. But in this particular instance, that is absolutely superb. Love the sequence of that. The big muscles are rotating and the club is just kind of following. Love the look of the arm and body relationship, and also love the length of this particular motion. Sometimes you get a little bit short. That, for me, is absolutely spot on. Love it. So keep an eye on those things. Transition as you start to come down, really, really good. That's where we want the golf club. Club pointing down to the ball line. That is absolutely superb. It's this area where it goes a little wrong. We now need your pelvis to continue to rotate. So we need the pelvis to continue to open up. We need your upper thorax to continue to rotate and open up in this direction. Apologies. In this direction here. So we need your pelvis to rotate this way. We need your upper body to rotate this way. And as they're rotating, we need you to extend the arms through the impact. So the spinning body or the rotating body will clear some room for your arms to swing into. You can see here this just gets jammed up. So the pelvis is not open enough, upper body not open enough, arms cramped and on the body. That's going to have a significant look through the ball here. Everything just kind of jams up and stops. You're going to see this elbow not releasing the golf club correctly, and it all of a sudden looks like a little bit of a heave-ho. So we've gone from a beautifully flowing, fluent motion that looks free, so the club looks like it can swing around you freely. I hope I've explained that okay. The club here can flow freely, to everything just getting jammed up and stopping. That is our mission. You're going to hit it high and far, Anna. Keep up the good work. Sorry if this was a little bit too detailed. I hope that's cleared up the key points. Cheers, Anna.